All right, what's up, everyone? It's Mike here. I haven't posted a video in a while, so I'm super excited to be back. For all of those of you that are watching, I'm really excited to show you guys what I've been up to. I've been a little busy. I've been getting into the investment world for real estate, and I've been working on this deal here for the last couple months. And I want to show you guys some numbers, how I found the property, and kind of what's going on now. So, for those of you that know me, I am a full-time mortgage lender and I am a real estate investor, and I focus a lot of time on Facebook ads as well to generate leads for my business, to generate leads for my business, generate leads for my realtors, and also very recently is to generate leads for my investment strategy as well. So if you guys have any questions about that, you can comment below or check out my other videos on strategies on how to generate motivated seller leads or refinance leads, purchase leads for your realtors, or also how to create videos to generate more opportunities at realtors in your area in general. So anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this. So recently I purchased a fourplex for an investment property. This is my first investment property. I live in a condo now that I'm getting ready to rent out, so I will have another one here shortly, but I am waiting to close on my new house. So anyways, let's jump into the video on some numbers here and how I got this. So first of all, I want to tell you guys, I ran a Facebook ad in the area that has been huge for rentals here in the St. Louis market, and I was able to generate a motivated seller that needed to get rid of his property for his own specific reasons. We won't get into that. But anyways, so I went down, met with him. It was a fourplex in the South City area, and I was able to put an offer in of $180,000. He basically kind of told me what he was looking for, and I just went ahead and made him that offer because I knew it was a really good deal to begin with. But before I actually made that offer and made it official, he allowed me to get an appraisal on the property just to make sure that it was going to appraise for at least that amount. And to my surprise, like hugely to my surprise, the appraisal came back at $240,000, and I was amazed, as probably you viewers are here as well. So anyways, I was super excited once I saw that. And what this did for me was it really gave me some options. And the option that I went with is from a financing perspective was I chose then to go speak with a hard money lender. So those of you that do not know what a hard money lender is, it is basically a private investor or someone that lends specifically on the property itself. And they're not so much concerned about your credit scores or, your job or any of that stuff, as they are strictly really lending on the property. Now, they do look at you. They want you to be, someone that seems trustworthy and all of that stuff as well. But it's mostly like a character test, and then they look at the property. So with that being said, I spoke with a hard lender and we purchased the property. The contract was for $180,000. And the hard money lender was willing to lend $172,500 on the property. So they wanted me to put some skin into the game, which I was hoping to not put any skin in the game, because usually what they do is they will do a 25% of the value of the building. Well, this was actually, I had about 25% equity in the building from day one based on the appraised value. But anyways, they made me put $7,250 into the deal, which I was actually okay with, because at the end of the day, if I were to purchase this property and not live in it as a primary residence, which I was not planning on doing, it was already fully occupied as it is, I would have to typically put between 20 and 25% down. So this saved me a lot of money out of pocket up front. Now, there are some catches to this with hard money. So my interest rate was 12%. Now, this is an interest-only loan, and they typically do it or in this case, it was a 6-month interest-only loan. So it's 1% interest a month. So that makes my payment, which is 1% of the loan balance, of $1,750 a month. Now, the rental income wasn't always this high. I was actually pretty lucky. There was pretty low rents for the area. And what I did was I looked at when the leases were coming due. And thankfully, within the first 4 months of me owning this property, all the leases were due to come due. So I bumped all the rents from where they were to $600. Thankfully, all 4 tenants stayed. They all thought that was a fair price, as they hadn't had the rent raised in like 4 years, which was crazy. But anyways, so the rental income on this property, when we run some numbers here, is $2,400. My interest-only loan of 1% of the loan amount is $1,750, and my expenses monthly, this counts my taxes, my insurance, and my utility bills, was $460, which left me with a whopping $190 of profit a month. Now, I'm not getting into appreciation, depreciation, and any principal buy down. Well, there is no principal buy down on this, but I'm going to leave all that stuff aside. I'm just talking about strictly cash flow on this property. So what was really awesome about this, and being in the mortgage business and kind of knowing how it all works, I then held it. Once I held this hard money loan for 4 months until I got the last renter to sign the lease for $600, the new lease. And this is my new term here. So what I did, the appraisal, once we got it, it came back again at $240,000. I was able to share that information with the lender as well when I was going for the loan. My new loan amount is $192,000, as I did a cash out on this. My interest rate is 5.5%. My principal payment, my principal and interest, and my expenses now is $1,550.15. And my rental income here is still $8,400 or $2,400. And my gross profit on this every single month cash flow is $849.85, which is just unbelievable. Like, I knew I had a good deal. I didn't realize how good of a deal I had. And many of you are probably looking at this like, well, why did your loan go from 172, 250 to 192? Well, guys, I cashed out everything in this. I cashed out my original investment of $7,250. There is a 3% fee on the back end to the hard money lender, which of the loan amount was $5,175. So that, and then the cost of the refi with escrow, because I rolled the escrows into it as well on this property, was about another, I want to say, I think it was about $6,000. I don't have that number right off the top of my head, but somewhere in that circle there, which brought me all the way up to $192,000 loan, which is 80% of this 240. And I was just ecstatic with this. I mean, I have zero money into this deal, $850 a month in cash flow with zero money at all. So obviously this is one that you don't find very often. I was very lucky that the seller was extremely motivated to get out of this property, and it just worked out tremendously well. So if you guys have any questions about whether it's hard money or how to generate leads for your business, for your investing business or whatever, I would love to answer those questions for you. If you have any questions about how these numbers played out or any of that, then just comment below, as I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. And for all you other investors out there, if you have any other types of strategies that you've used in the past, please share those with us, as we're all in this together. And the goal here is to start to generate enough rental income to eventually not have to work anymore. That's the goal for financial freedom. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts below. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you on the other videos. Have a great day.